All right. No fanfare. We're just going to get stuck in and get going here. The first thing I want to do is fire up Reason and load up the R-bar. With something super duper basic, you know? Like ultra basic. And by ultra basic, I mean like really basic. Like just a sawtooth wave, that's it kind of thing, you know? Reset this device. I am literally using a subtractor with no filter envelope because that's stupid. I'm going to add filter. And we're going to record that really, really obnoxious C minor chord. We'll throw a 2 in there. Ooh, crunchy. Flat 6. I kind of want to avoid the 5. Maybe I'll just do fifths. That might be okay. Kind of an alternate voiced C minor, like an add 9 on top. Okay. Let us never listen to that again. Ever. Hey, Jojo. Senior Gator. Am I inspired tonight? I am a little bit. You know, it's going to be nothing like groundbreaking or whatever. I initially wanted to do something in 12/8, and I started to kind of think about it in terms of like, I'm going to have to take some time and play around with things, different clock distributions and stuff like that. Because you know, I can run things at 8th note triplet and just go okay, no problem. But like that doesn't 100% apply to all of the stuff that's in here. So, you know, it would have to be something a little different, you know. So, anyways, no big whoop. We'll do that. We'll definitely do that maybe like next time. I do have a new little bit of kit in here, which is nice. I got my second ZADAR. There's one there. There's his brother. Hello, how are you? And yeah, so we've ditched the IntelliGel dual ADSR. So that guy's going somewhere. Don't know where yet. Probably just home. I don't have enough envelopes at home. I might actually ditch these two 2HP ADSRs and try to cram another filter in here. I'm getting the NIN expander for this, which adds extra CV ins for each envelope, which is super awesome. So each one will have like multiple CV potentially. And that's 3 HP, leaving me 1. But then if I ditch this guy and this guy, now I have 5, and I have a filter that is 5 HP at home. I just listened to Tubular Bells the other day. And, yeah, you know, as per the norm. It's great stuff. I feel like you need to sit back with a whiskey in like a really comfortable chair, maybe in front of a fire, while listening to that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Then again, that would be good to listen to anything like that. So, okay, we've got a thing. Now, what to do with the R-bar? Okay, so my thoughts were, first of all, I want a rhythmic pattern going down with it, because it's always cooler that way. And it's really easy to achieve just by using a filter and an envelope. So we're going to run this puppy through the neutron filter and crank up the input gain on it too, because it needs it. Always needs it. It's kind of frustrating. So this guy goes here. What do we got? Just get it just to the point of feeding back. Okay, so a couple things with that. Number one, let's get some movement going to the playhead. Do your moving thing. All right, now I also want to do something with the layer, and I'm almost thinking it would be cool to use like a random voltage for the layer. And if that were the case, one could go with like an 8 measure random. Something really slow. Maybe. Will that reach? I think it will. We could try it. Let's see what happens. Slow 32 beat random 2. Boom. There it is. And then we'll tread this thing through the needle here. There. So that should give us some kind of movement in the chords themselves. All right. Now, the other thing is, let's... Ooh, that was a happy thing. This is the reset for the subharmonicon, which I don't need at all. This guy is the clock to the Turing machine. Okay. All right, so if we put this at a 16 beat pattern here. And then we put it on. All right, so we're gonna trigger an envelope. Very, very, very fast. Little plucky envelope guy. All right, that guy goes into the junction, okay? And along with that, in the junction, is going to go a, let's see, 4 measures. Okay, so we're going to go channel 3, basically a slow 16-beat ramp down. Boom. And that is not going to reach the junction. Son of a... Nope, it's not. Yelling at it won't make it happen. But it'll make me feel better. So, you know. Alright. And now the trick comes in. So basically then, I'm going to take that joined up output and put it into the FM. A little bit less on the ramp, I think. Okay, I'm gonna reset the clock. I'm curious. It feels like there's just a little bit of a lag. Thing is, the bass drum is here. It's interesting. That little lag, it's really weird. I like it. A little longer delay time. Give me a little bit of a timing. A little bit longer. Trying to get a 3/16 and like. Just turn it into a pad when we want. Okay, last but not least, a little bit of internal reverb action. Never a bad thing. Okay. Yeah. You can be quiet. We need a bass. We need a bass. We need a bass. We need a bass. Ah, we need a bass. We need a bass. Ah, we need a bass. We need a bass. We're not going to be in F minor. No. C min. C min. Okay. C min. It's funny. Let's be like rhythm here. Jan, you are absolutely right. I'm going to go kind of basic on the basic. Man, I'm so funny. Kind of basic on the pattern here, though. All right. Okay. All right. Who gets the oscillator job for this thankless task? Kind of maybe want to try using the, actually, do I? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. I think analog is maybe... to the other one, because I know the other one is already tuned like 2 octaves lower or something like that. So all right, and then I can use a sub square and blend it in. That's not right at all. That's just not even the right connection. What are you doing? What are you doing? You maniacs. Okay, here's a bass. Just kidding. Now I've got a little 8-measure rise and fall pattern going in this purple trace here in my distribution strip. So I'm going to give that just a tiny bit of gentle flexing up and down. Plenty of level. We're going to have chords moving over sort of a predetermined bass pattern, right? So rather than trying to use... Oh man, I just had another idea. I had maybe a better idea for this. Maybe the better idea would be to use a sequencer track. Yeah, we could do this. To use a sequencer track from the vector to control the layer on here, and then also use it as a template for all of the other sounds, bass, and I'll probably throw another like 3 Um, feel my head? It feels like the spiky side of Velcro right now. Because I just shaved it like 2 days ago. Yeah, if you've seen Seinfeld, there's this episode where Elaine's dating this guy with a shaved head, and he's like been doing it for so long that he doesn't realize that he's actually gone bald. So when he lets it grow out, it's all like receding and stuff. That was me. Like I'd been shaving my head for like long time, 15 years maybe, something like that, because I just tired of haircuts, and I was just like, just buzz it all, and do it at home, save money for things like modular synths, and then like letting it grow out, and I'm like, oh man, oh well, fuck it. I even have one of those wet dry shavers that you use on your head in the shower. I got the whole thing. But I am so lazy. Yeah, so let's see here. What else we got going on? We're going to need some sort of, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. We got the time. So, track 2. Okay, let's stop this because that's going to be really annoying. Track 2. We're going to reset this. All right, and let's go control here, the rate. I want to say 4 whole notes would be a good rate. Or maybe 2 whole notes. That might be better. Gives a little bit more freedom. Okay. So then here's the thing, right? Doing this basically means that you're going to have to sort of like tune every single step of your sequencer until it matches the layer that I'm looking for, right? So basically, if I open up a gate on each of these channels just a little tiny bit, all right? So then we just hit play, and where are we at? See, we're here. So that actually needs to be like, let's just zing these up and down and see what we've got, approximately getting close to where I need them. Okay, E flat 3, that's our C, our first one. And it looks like B flat 2 even goes up to that point. So E flat 3. Okay. G4. Gonna have 2 of these. Okay, F4. Okay, let's restart this whole thing. Damn it. Now the last one is going to be the last layer. So now it hits the A flat. Okay, so I do want D4 right here. And then I want to find the purple layer. That's too far. Damn. All right, let's make this faster. Otherwise, this is going to take forever. Okay, so C5 goes right here. I would like a C5. And then another D4. A little bit higher than that. No, that's actually okay, I guess. Aha, there it is. Alright, now let's put it back to 2 whole notes here, and let's restart the whole thing. Clock, shut up. Okay, so we're going C. We can keep the C here. That would be fine. But here we gotta go to a G, to an F, to a C. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that means, basically... Yeah, shut up, dude. Basically, then our bass needs to be like, so part 1... No, that's not part 1. Part 1. Subsequence. Rate. 2 whole notes. Transpose. On. So here, we're basically going to need, like, +7. And then +5. And then I guess that's probably it. Yeah, and we match. Okay. Cool. Doing your thing. Excelente. Okay. For now, though, I'm going to turn that off. Off. Right, and then let's shut off the sequencer. And let's bust out some, like, cool arpeggiated parts and stuff, too. But I might as well rig up the subsequences on the next 3 parts as long as I'm doing it. 3, 4, and then 5. All right, good. Part 3. It's Yee. Didn't you know? He's not Kanye anymore. He's just yeah. So you have to call him that in that style. Yeah. Okay. Not kidding by that. That's a federal law. Yep. Subharmonicon just chirping along, doing its thing. Okay. So we need a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. We got drums. Drums are nailed down and doing their thing. I could use a... Yeah, let's get like a white noise kind of like sweep going, first of all, as just a nifty little special effect. So dual dagger filter for that boy. This is going to be the pan control. One of these. Let's get offset, amplitude, speed it up. And let's do fast. Yeah, so it's like flipping all over the place. Okay. Hey, 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 what are you doing? Okay. So I have a trigger coming out every 8 measures here. Let's just stick that on a channel. Put that into the low pass filter here. You gonna do your thing? Oh, you're not gonna do your thing until I hit play. That's the thing. Oh yeah, way too short. 120 seconds may be a bit long. Okay, let's just... We need a little res. More resonance? Kind of don't like that modulation in this. It should do the trick. Okay. So yeah, that's doing its thing. Nifty special effects are always nifty. Let's see what else. Arpeggiated voices. Guess maybe let's use a bunch of blue cables for this. Oh, I'm already using the Weston for stuff. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Son of a... I'm like, who do we use for this? I guess we'll use... I guess I'm going to use this guy. And, so we'll go part 4. And then part 5, I think, you know, let's just use plats and, like, kind of make it a little bit easier. And then that's going to go through the IntelliGel filter. Then we'll use basically 3 channels of ZADAR to control it. In fact, let me just set up all 3 of these envelopes on short little plucky guys. Like so. And then realize that I'm out. But I'm not, because I bought a bunch of short little cables today, too. So, you know, happy day and stuff like that. So now we could just go, like, right into that dude. This guy can go right into that dude. So we have all the triggers hooked up. All the outputs. So this is voice number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 3. But they're kind of all the same voice to an extent, because they're all just like happy little plucky arpeggios. All right. Oh, I just need to actually make parts for them. That would be nice. Okay, you need to shut up. Nope, I'm way off. I need triggers for these bad boys. Is this gonna reach? I bet it doesn't. Son of a... We are sorry. Your cable is too short. Oh, even these are too short. Damn! That sucks. Because that means I'm going to have, like, ginormous cables all over the place when I shouldn't need to. Okay, hang on. Hang on. We can replace a couple of these. This guy, boom, boom. You could be replaced with the shorty. The super shorty, because you'll totally fit there. FM. Yeah. Alright, so that means that this trigger can easily go here. Know what I mean? Now, let's see here. This trigger can go to... Can we do any more swaps with short cables? Yeah, this one. Let's do a swap for short cables up here. Because if that's the long cable, it's out of the way. It's up top, right? I'm not going to be dealing with it. The risk comes in when you start... When you get all this stuff here, right? So I usually do a cable tie right here to get it out of the way of the mixer. Okay, and then... Do I have another shorty guy? Yeah, I do. This guy right here. Yoink! Yoink! And then we're going to trigger part 3! And... There we go. And then part 3 is going to sound like poop. have subsequences for these. So let's hear what happens. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, yeah. And I'll tell you something too. I am absolutely going to need to retune oscillators before I perform, because I'm already getting some funkiness from the analog boys up there, which is, you know what? It is what it is. Just means I have to be careful. Okay, let's build some leads. I kind of feel like we need some like acid kind of stuff, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This will be interesting, working with the ZADAR down here. I think it's going to be pretty streamlined for the most part, since I already know how to use it. It makes life a little easier, you know. Will this reach all the way up top? Yes, it will. Hooray! All right. Complex output into, let's go into the Ikari for this guy, for this first part. And you get a stereo output. Congratulations. I may be hooking this thing through its own effects. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see. Well, that's not what we're looking for at all. Oh, it's all short cables too, which is beautiful. Ooh, yes. Now, if we add a little resonance to this, it's going to blow up. And then we could do a really simple duplicating that envelope. Throw it into the VCA if we wanted. That'd be easy enough, you know? That'd be super easy. Yeah, or an SH-101. Okay. So yeah, this needs a little attention, of course. Alright, number one, I am gonna put some... a little bit of LFO, slower LFO. Yeah, let's use a short cable, because we can. Or let's just throw it on the floor, because to hell with you. To hell with you. Into the transformer. Might be kind of interesting, actually use two outputs and then do it like pulse. Oh, suddenly my headphones get all happy. And then we'll throw another chunk of modulation into the pulse width. That guy into something. How about we just give it its own nice little effect unit here? How about that? We could just do that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna use these two tiny little green guys here. But let's do a thing. There. And then we'll use them as... I'm like, do I hear an F? I do. I heard an F. So then we can just go A flat. Yeah, I can get pretty convincing with a TB on here. And I don't even need the dual drive most of the time. Like, the carry will absolutely clip with enough input. Now, the waveform itself is not... See, this is the nice thing. So this is just the input level, changing it. It really doesn't make it much louder, it just saturates the hell out of it. So it starts really, really basic. Okay, now one last thing. I want to modulate the, this guy going into here, into the cutoff frequency of the delay. No, that's not... what? That's not at all what I was looking to do. Oh, parameter 3. The other one's patch. It's interesting, you can actually CV control the patch. Just have it just constantly shifting. really hearing it much here. Yeah. So this is the magic of the Bastel Ikari filter. This guy right here, the kind of whitish color light on here. There's like a blue cable. Get out of the way! There, this guy. It's got an input that basically kind of just saturates and clips without cranking the volume output. It's really, really nice. It also has a built-in VCA, so that helps that I'm actually modulating the VCA. I think if I undid that and I turned it up, no, it's not really much of a difference there either, to be honest. Okay, what I would like to do is narrow the angle, or the range, by a huge amount. Okay. A little heavy on the delay. Yeah. So one of the things that I do right now, at least I'm kind of rehearsing this, is just sort of see what the ranges are, right? If we crank up resonance, what happens? Yeah, I've got so much other movement going on in the oscillator itself. Honestly, let's just turn that down a little bit on either one. Both the transform and... well... And if you give it too much pulse width modulation, it actually goes to 0, so the wave itself just like disappears. Yeah, it's like an input gain saturation, like an old school analog like channel input saturation. It sounds really nice. And the knobs on this ZADAR are so much weirder feeling than this one. They're just different. They're more y, whereas this one's more like softer. Okay, so that's a thing that exists. That's what we know. That's what we dig. That's what we're doing. What else do we got? We need something else. Thinking. um, well, we could work on a second lead sound. That wouldn't be at all a problem or whatever. Kind of want to do something a little different. So another kind of like ostinato, you know, kind of pattern. Something. Yeah, no, I'm just spacing out. I'm just like, I slept like shit last night, which is always a winning combination. But then I'm always like, whatever. It's a Thursday night. Tomorrow is a Friday. You can get through Friday. That's easy peasy. Yeah, so that's relatively accurate, at least. All right, where's this guy gonna go? I'm thinking maybe either Warp Core or Cloud Terrarium. I want to use Chainsaw for something. I'm thinking like I've got part 6 in the Vector. Also, I have the SIG. Always have the SIG. Oh, you know what? That would be the easiest thing to do also. That would be super, super, super simple. Just to put like a quick loop of like, okay, basically like 16th notes and 8th notes as a rhythm source. Just with C and G. Just like ultra, ultra easy. Okay. And then if I did the same thing on the second one, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Right? Then we got polyphonic going down, which is always a good thing. Well, let me rephrase that. It can be a very cool thing. Let's put that. Let's do something adventurous with it. Let's put that in this adventurous stereo crazy ass filter here. This is the, if you don't know, the bubble sound. SEM20ST. It's a SEM filter on the front end. So it's like a 12 dB variable everything. Yeah, Aurora. And it's got the resonance section of an MS-20. All right. So then all of a sudden it just gets angry and it like rips your face off. And, you know, I'm in favor. But there we go. How about a little E flat? There we go. Yeah, I already have pad going. Okay, so this actually works. Let's see here. So what we can do is put on the decay time of this first one, turn that all the way up, and just put this straight into the frequency here. See, McKenna is a middle schooler who should not be here. Goodbye. I tell them all, don't come in my channel. You will be bored. There's nothing for you to see here. If all you're gonna do is like self-glorification by way of association, then I'm just gonna ban you. I've had students sit in here and just watch. I'm like, cool, all right. When you bring up school, when you start to cross over my work life and my pleasure life, like I've been looking forward to this stream all day, right? And then imagine you're looking forward all day to like going home and resting, and then one of your students just comes to your house like, hey! Whoosh. Fuck off! Fuck off! You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to turn off the lights behind me too. Yep, that's correct. You know, in some ways, it's definitely flattering, and I do try to kind of like look on the bright side of it, that like they're taking their free time to somehow interact with me. I'm like, weird, but okay, cool. You know, if you keep it that way. I just don't want to deal with it. So, abandoning we will go. Abandoning we will go. I'll tell you though, this part is neat, but it certainly needs some kind of modulation here. Yeah, I know you're kind of like, you're not, it sounds bad. I'm going to say you're not here as dependably as some people, just because that's life. That's your schedule, I'm sure. But like, I've done it quite a number of times, and every time I do, I'm just like, God damn it. Gotta brush it off, you know, not let it bug me. So, this... it's a little crunchy, too. Because of that resonance. Alright, now let's loop both of these, too. With slightly different overlapping loops. There. So now we should get some repeating patterns. Okay. random modulation in the time. There we go. And then if we go just like... Oh, those oscillators are out of tune already. Damn it! Dude, that's a cool sound. Yeah, this filter is just weird. I guess that's kind of the thing. It's just a little weird. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it doesn't behave the same. Like, you get a lot of variation on the gain inside of it based on, like, the resonance position. And sometimes that bugs me because I'm like, if I'm adjusting this filter for, like, performance, I'm just riding the mixer channel the whole time. And I'm like, ugh. It's kind of annoying. You know what I mean? All right. That's a nifty, keen little ostinato part we can break into. I need some voices. Yup, we need some voices. And since my radio music seems to once again be on the fritz, like the incredible piece of shit that it is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guess what? Oh no. I'm out of channels. Boo! Boo! I'm out of channels. I can't fit anything else in there. Oh well. Guess we're not going to put voices in there. Damn. Blast your hide to Hades. Okay. Let's get another lead though, because we were going to do the terrarium. I was going to do the terrarium through the Zagreb. Zagreb! Just say it with me now. Just put it in H! What country is this from? It no longer exists. Oh yeah, we were going to put that. Oh no, I do have a channel left. Never mind, I'm stupid. This is plugged into the wrong place. I do have a channel left. I thought so. I was like, I can't run out. What? Like, I'm pretty sure I got one more left, and yeah, sure enough. Okay, good. So let's plug in our potential voices here. And then I might just go to YouTube and find some random things that I can do something weird with. But first, this is annoying. This is really dumb. Yeah, that's way too long of a cable for absolutely no reason. Alright, I think I'm ready to cinch these out of the way, too, because they're going to start pissing me off. They've been pissing me off, but that is life. That is life with a cable monstrosity. There. Which gives me much easier access to my mixer and stuff. And the melodicers are generally okay where they are. Even if there's cables hanging on them, they're still, for the most part, pretty okay. Yeah, okay. This is going. We need some modulation to the z-axis. Jason? Terror? Yeah, and like, okay, so honestly, some of them actually do. Some of them are actually interested in this stuff, and they're kind of fascinated by it. So like, I do some stuff with like online music production using like BandLab and stuff in school. And some of them very much do take off and run with it, and that's always a good thing to hear. It's a good thing to see. And hear. Both. Okay, no.
This record is a message to young people, to people under the age of 25, and certainly to people under the age of 40. Is a message to young people, if you're over the age of 40, to people under the age of 25, I'm not sure that you should listen to this record. Certainly to people under the age of 40. This record is a message. What I'm going to say might make you mad. People under the age of 25 is a message to this record. I don't like to get people mad. This record is a message under the age of 25 to young people. I particularly don't like to get people over the age of 40 mad, because these are the people who have guns and handcuffs and prisons, a wide variety of instruments of metal with which they punish people who get them mad.
Perfect. Load up a little Timothy Leary. Win. Let's get a better filter for this, though. Honestly. Okay, you can all go to hell. Except Cave 76. If you don't know, don't ask. Okay, I guess we're going to go with longer cables. Oh, Jesus, I can't even get it in between the... What in the name of all that is holy? Make a space, boys! Move over! God, he's talking to his cables again. Let's get out of here. Okay. We'll go big. Big pink. Pink moon is on our way.
If you're over the age of 40, who have
Okay.
sure that you should listen to his handcuffs and prisons. What you say? I like to get people over the age of 40. I don't like to young people mad. If you're over the age of 40, to people under the age of 25.
And now we're just hooking up random shit here. It must. It has to make them work better.
A wide variety of instruments of metal to get people mad. This record, which is message I don't like to young people, particularly to people under the age of 25, to get people over the age of 40.
Okay, yeah, so we'll sweep at high pass. I think that'll be kind of cool.
I don't like to get people over the age of 40. Over the age.
There's our voices. All right, good. We got voices. I think we're good to go. Okay, now I'm going to take this channel offline completely, and I'm going to retune my oscillators. Yep. Yep. And it's like almost the same amount sharp also. So as those guys warm up, they go sharp on me. I want to double check the wave transformer also. Oh, she go flat. She going flat still. Wait, nope. Now it's up. Now it's down. What's happening? What are you doing? You're drifting. You're drifting. All right. A little bit of drift is okay. A lot of drift is not. Okay. We're tuned. That means it's basically jam time, right? So that guy, that guy, that guy. Then I'm going to sync all of my sequencers and all of my stuff here. Yes, we're synced. Excellent. Well, yeah, it happens with analog stuff, especially. And you can get temperature controlled analog things that don't drift, nearly as much. Like this is an analog oscillator. It's digitally controlled though, so it is like rock solid all the time, which is a beautiful thing. And yeah, these not so much. These are two different oscillators, and they're both full analog. The wave transformer is also analog. The big chonky guy up here, also an analog one. Let's just turn the lights off for this. Actually, nah, I kind of like purple. I'm digging the purple. Let's go with a little bit of light here. You know what's scary is the thing that's putting out the most light is my monitor. It just plunges everything into darkness. What I should probably do is turn the brightness down, but I'm not the only one that uses this, so I probably kind of can't. All right. Well, that's the thing that stabilizes is the temperature. Right? So there's a bunch of ventilation on the back of this case. But you're going to hit, a constant ambient temperature once everything is on after 15, 20 minutes probably, or even more. And oftentimes I'll tune at the beginning of a session and then not, before the actual performance part, and that's a problem. So I need to do both, essentially. Okay, I'm going to mute my microphone. I'm going to kind of try to kind of extend this one out quite a bit. I'll probably film a TikToks at some point in the middle of it, so pardon me for that. I feel awful.
people. And I sure like to listen to people mad. This record cuffs messages to prison to young people. And I'm going to say why to lie people instructions of mad. I like to get people over the age of 30. This record people is a message. This record is a message to the age of 20. I don't like too young people to people under the age of 25 who have guns, and certainly I particularly under the age of 40 don't like to get people over the age of 40 mad. If you're over the age of 40 of instruments of metal, I'm not sure that you should listen. What I'm going to say is handcuffs might make you mad, prison mad. What I'm going to say, a wide variety of instruments make you mad. I don't like to get people mad. This record is a message I don't like to young people mad. I particularly to people under the age of 25 to get people over the age of 40. Certainly, I particularly people under the age of 40 don't like to get people over the age of 40 mad. If you're over the age of 40, I'm not sure that you should listen to this record of instruments of metal. What I'm going to say, wide variety of instruments make you mad. This record is a message I don't like to get people mad. This record is a message to the age of 25 to young people.
And the high pass fade out for the win. That was okay. It's a little tame. You know, it was alright. It was fun. Satisfying. Hope you enjoyed it. I got no complaints. Maybe, I don't know. I'm always looking for something super original. But sometimes you gotta just do techno in C minor and be done, you know? Anywho, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Sunday is ambient. Yes. Ambient. Yes. So, take it easy.